Hey guys, Dr. Prometheus here, and we are back with some of our MLB 19 Chicago Cubs franchise. We're going to have a set against the Dodgers. One of the teams are taking off pretty decently in real life, but in our franchise, we're keeping up with them. But this is still a very hard team to do and to deal with, both pitcher and hitting. So Kenta Maeda will be the first one we see. 5.40 ERA, 3-2 having out of 8 games. And we're going to see Alfonso Castro, one of our rookies, strike out first. We're resting a couple guys in this game. And then we see Bryant trying to catch up to that one. And Maeda comes away with 2 strikeouts in the first. We're going to see Chad Crowe against Altuve to lead off. Altuve coming over from Houston a couple of seasons ago. And now Benintendi will be out here, out in right. And that's an easy fly ball for Harper. This lineup for both of these teams is stacked, but it'll be down to the pitching. And right now, Kenta Maeda has the Cubs number, gets his 3rd strikeout. And Castro, the rookie, trying to catch up with a fastball that's up. Still inside the zone, but close as Bryant with a circle change outside, swinging a miss in the top of the 4th. By the 4th, Maeda has 8 strikeouts. Here is Seager, will be down the line. Rizzo will grab it and tag the base himself. So with him up and bat in the 5th, Rizzo, good line drive even against a shift, just past first, in between first and second there, just under the glove. And that will be only the 2nd hit for the Cubs. And we see why, because, well, Trevor Story swings at that one. That one's in the dirt for the 10th strikeout for Kenta Maeda. And Will Crowe will look at that one and the outside corner. Good pitch there, though. There's no way I was going to end up trying to take a smack at that one. I thought it was outside, but hey, just on the outside corner. D'Arnaud will have one out in left, and running will be Schwarber, and he will catch that one in the outreached glove. The biggest things, though, is we have no-hit Los Angeles through 6, and well, Castro finally learning his lesson, making Maeda pitch to him. We're trying to get to this bullpen, but even with attempting to steal with Castro in his high 70s, low 80s speed, we're just not able to get it there, get a good jump. This one over to 3rd. Throw over to Bryant, and we'll pull Riz off the bag. So that'll be the first hit in the bottom of the 6th for the Dodgers as we look at this. And well, the biggest thing is Chad Crowe. On the outside against Stassi, Crowe has come into his own in this franchise so far. As we take a little look at his windup so you guys have an idea of how it looks. But here, this hit over to Reyes trying to turn a double play, and they do. That'll be 2 outs in the top of the 6th. We move to the 7th. Bryant reaching for this one and probably should have let it go. It was a 2-1 count, and Turner over in the 3rd catches it in foul territory. Reyes swinging this curveball inside. Cubs try to do too much to get on the board in this tie ball game. Crowe will have one under, and that'll be knocked down by Rizzo, and Rizzo will beat the play at first. So the Dodgers still don't have a hit. We did have at least that's what it said, they didn't have a hit, but we saw one earlier as Maeda only gives up 2 hits to the Cubs, 1 walk. So here in the top of the 8th, Crowe, it's a slider down and outside, but trying to protect there, had no choice. And well, the Dodgers still haven't got a hit on us. We have committed an error. We go into the 9th. Contreras swinging at that against Jensen. And I always have issues with Jensen, not Jensen. This is a 4-seam down and outside the zone. The pitches are so fast from Kenley, And here's Hap struggling. We might have to make a move here later in the season, or possibly next season, as Hap is just not getting it done. Hasn't been hitting great. And we'll be going to the bottom of the ninth. Crow. The first legit base runner here is a walk by Chad Crow in the bottom of the ninth. Now, if we get something here, this is one that we possibly have a no-hitter in. We don't have a perfect game, but a no-hitter going on until the bottom of the ninth, and we got to take out our pitcher because it's a tie ball game. This is one of the stranger things I've seen. I've never even got close, besides the road to the show, from having no-hitter like this. But hey, sometimes you have to do it. As we get a fly ball out in the left, Schwarber catches it down the line. Easy play for him on the run. And this one will be hit, popped up. Contreras will have that one. And we have Cole Hamels, the ones out here pitching, as I felt like this was going to go a while. Hamels allows one out in right center, and that's the first hit for the Dodgers all day long. Comes in the bottom of the ninth. So with 2 on, Hamels here with a 4-seam tries to get Benintendi to chase there. Benintendi's dangerous, so we pitched around him. We did have that extra base. We're going to come up against Seager, though. And Seager grounds to Rizzo. He'd have 2 hits, some 2 long balls, and they could have walked it off there, but Hamels gets the job done and gets out of the jam. As we go into the 10th, Bryant swings it one outside, throws the bat. Yami Garcia had some good luck with some of our hitters, as well as we just couldn't get it into areas as Benintendi has that one out in left center. But this one by Rizzo will be close, land close to the warning track and go all the way to the wall. And they were playing a little shallower than I thought they would normally do. Schwarber's going to sky this one though out and right. Got a little too much under it to really make a play on it, but Rizzo gets on base. Well, we can't do anything with it. And at this point, it comes down to whose pitching staff can hold on the longest. We're going to have Cole Hamels out here, and that's a circle change outside corner. Dearnude just looking at that one. We'll come out with Chisenhall. Chisenhall will ground this one over to Riz, over to Hamels, and that will retire him. Hamels coming in, still playing off in the bullpen, but we have some good starters in case someone goes down this season. And while Trevor Story strikes out to Garcia, we're going to bring in another rookie, Maeda, and Maeda is close to running that one out, but that's a bang-bang play, and he's out. Contreras here will have a high hopper, and that's barehanded and thrown over to first. And so here we go. Jimenez out here hits one just past an outreached glove of Bryant. So with 2 on and 1 out, we walk Altuve. Wanted him to chase there to get a ground ball, but here with bases loaded, we get a play. Trevor Story throws it over, and he calls him safe at first. We're going to take another look at that. I thought he had him. Gil has the walk-off. We're going to have to take a look at this, as I thought it was close. We can't actually challenge. In real life, you'd be able to challenge this, I believe, in extra innings. So you look at this one. This is Benintendi running this one out. We get the one at second. The throw is a little offline. Riz has to go. And the rule says that at the instant it hits the leather. So as we're looking at this, it's in the leather now. As we look at it, we're going to stop it right there. His foot is clearly off the bag. And well, because of that, we do lose this game. And here's where this pitching staff gets even more ridiculous. Sonny Gray coming out here. 3.88 ERA, 4-1. His 3 no decisions, 51 innings already. And well, we had the same issue. Putting the ball in play. Sonny Gray gets Baez out. Baez is batting 150, but the defense is just too good. We got to get him out of the slump. Bryant's swinging at that one. We're going to have Kyle Hendricks out here. 2-1, 3.38 ERA, 7 starts. Does have 4 no decisions. And the first pitch is hit out left. Couple batters later, this one's a single up the middle. So with 2 on, we're going to try to contain any damage as we try to get Hendricks in the way. But with 2 outs, this is another one that tries to go out the middle. Hendricks snags this one and gets the runner at first. So here we go. Maeda. Garth Maeda, the rookie, and that's up and inside. No way you're going to catch that fastball from Gray. Next one, Sang. As we have him catching today to give Contreras a day off, and well, Sang gets under that one. It doesn't even leave the infield. So here we go in to the bottom of the third with a runner at third, and Hendricks has an off-speed pitch that's inside and gets him to fly out to Almora out in center. So you see that Baez and Almora not even 200, batting 200 as Bryant whiffs at that slider on the outside. And while we're now the ones getting no hit, as this one's over to Riz, he does knock it down. A flip, a little backhand flip there to Hendricks as that will end the inning. Good play there by Riz to knock it down, and trying to flash off there as Maeda, the 12-6 curve, still can't catch up to that. Can't even slow it down to get that one. As we go in the middle of the 5th, the Cubs still haven't had a base runner. Now Hendricks showing against Gray what he's done all day, but it's only 2 strikeouts. As we have Hap here, get some good contact, but that's over. Flying out the left field for the 2nd time today. We're in the bottom of the 7th. Hendricks, still a nothing game as this one's out in right center. This will be at least a double to be thrown in by Maeda. And well, it'll be a leadoff double for Kiki Hernandez. We're going to keep Hendricks in here, and this one's going to be in center field. Almora gets it in, throws it, and this will be close, but not close enough as Kiki gets in. It'll be an RBI there for the Dodgers, but hold on. There's Rizzo. High fly ball deep out in right and just on the warning track. Needed a couple more feet than maybe, but that goes nowhere as this time it's going to be Harper, and Harper hits it hard, and this one is almost out. Hits a couple feet under the top of the wall. And Harper will have that one. But we still can't do anything with it as we keep on striking out. Verdugo coming out here against Hamels. And well, Hamels is looking good. There's 2 strikeouts. We might look to switch some starters around this year as Hamels does give a bad breaking ball that's up in the zone. My fault. I hung this one. And that makes it 2-0. These aren't games we're getting blown out by any means. They're games that we're just not able to get anything going on offense. We do pitch hit Contreras, and well, Contreras lines out in foul territory near first. We have Sang. Sang can't catch up with that fastball. And that's Sonny Gray out there with his 103rd pitch, and Baez gets on base. Sonny Gray, 104 pitches. He's still going to be out there. 106. Well, that's Almora cranking this one in right, but it doesn't matter as we cannot get anything going against Sonny Gray. Sonny Gray pitches a complete game against us. And this is a team that's very stacked in both hitting and pitching. So the Dodgers aren't going anywhere. We're going to see Julio Urias, and well, he is 6-0, 9 stars, 3 no decisions, 2.57 ERA. It seems as we get deeper in this series, we're just seeing better pitching all around for the Dodgers, and we see why they're one of the best teams, if not the best team in the league. And well, Baez still can't get anything going. Bryant. Here is the payoff pitch, and this is deep out in right field. It's going back, but it's just before the warning track. Just not hit enough, as we're going to see Arrieta out here, and well, that's a good changeup against DeShields. DeShields just staring at that one. We need Arrieta to have a good outing against Urias, because this is going to be a very hard game. And that'll be a single in the bottom of the first to keep the inning alive. 1-2 count though, and well, still keeping it alive. With 2 on there, is that the single? 2-2 count though. This one jams inside, good breaking ball and on the hands, and this one's out to Almora out in center. And we at least get something going here. Schwarber though, the Cubs are taking a more patient stance. Urias walks Schwarber. We can't get in a situation like we did yesterday with Sonny Gray able to get 107 pitches on us, so we take another walk there. This time it's Contreras. Next is Arrieta. Arrieta, though, will swing the slider inside, and that will end your inning. Bottom of the second, though, here's one that's rifled over and almost caught. Schwarber just not able to make something, and then Schwarber almost throws it away when he throws it into Baez in the infield. It's a little touchy defense there for the Cubs, as this one's over down the line, and that will advance the runner over to third. We'd have a pass ball, which allowed that the runner to advance, but with runners on the corners, Arrieta gives up a single in center. And, well, that'll be 1-0 Dodgers. With 2 on, we need to get something going here in the pitching department. It's the slider outside. Now Seager, though, will have bases loaded, and it'll be 1 in for the Dodgers. Now, trying to limit this damage, as this one is popped up in the infield. Arrieta will play it, and Arrieta will have it. We limit the damage and get out of the jam, but not before allowing 2 runs. So Almora here will hit Urias in the foot. Looked like it was just a slow roller, though. Nothing is going to bother him, something like that. Just got his body in front of it. And now Baez down the line, and that will be fair. Baez finally getting something going. This will be a double, and this is what we need from our leadoff man. So next will be Trevor Story. And Story, that'll be a slider inside. Just trying to protect there, and well, Harper's got to do something with it. With 2 on, Harper. So we hit out in the left, but it's a pretty lazy fly ball out there. And we leave 2 on base. Going to the bottom of the 4th. This one, slow dribbler to Trevor Story. Quick throw over to first. And Story is limiting the errors that he had a couple days ago. DeShields there. 0-2 count. And this one's rifled out into right field. And that's an easy fly ball there. So we're only in the bottom of the 4th. These pitchers have pitched about 60 pitches at least. We're 72 in the 5th for Urias, as this one will be a single down the line. Slow roller, but they weren't playing really deep. Baez here will allow that one to go by, but Almora's not going to get on. Or Almora's not going to steal that one. So with 2 outs, Baez, chopper over to left, in the hole, good throw. Lazy throw, but it's accurate and gets Baez at first. So here's Story. Story, though, will put one out in right field to lead off the 6th. So the Cubs have something going on in the 6th. Next one will be Bryant, and he'll take a curveball outside. This time we're making Urias really pitch to us. Next one will be Schwarber. Or Harper, I mean. And Harper We'll ground into a double play. We need something from Rizzo, and Rizzo just can't catch up with that protection. Trying to protect the plate there. That's a good fastball. We still have Arrieta out here in the 6th, but well, it's going to be a leadoff single. Trying to contain this. Verdugo at second, though, after a walk. And, well, we get a fly out to center. We try to get the runner at second. Close play, but he gets back. Urias will actually try to bunt, and that will be just over to Chris Bryant. Good play down the line, and he fouls it up. Chopper to Story. He bare hands it and throws over to first, and we get out of the inning. Next one is Schwarber out here. And Schwarber, that's a no-doubter. We cut the lead in half. And that one's out in the right field bullpen. Schwarber, I've always had some good luck hitting homers against a lot of pitching, including right-handed pitching. I hit best of all with Schwarber. But we still need one more. Contreras. Out here, 4-seam inside, and well, that's not going to do anything against Garcia. Happ hits it out in left, and this will have some curve away from center, so this one will be in the gap. And Ian Happ finally has something going. Keeps us in top of the 7th with 1 out. Next one will be Almora. Almora will hit one over directly at the second baseman. Will advance, but we need something from Trevor Story. Story hit deep. Center field, just on the wall. About 1.5 feet or so below the top of the wall. Well, we do tie the ball game in this one. I did lose some footage here, so what it was a ground ball before Story came up to score Happ. It was a double. But here in the bottom of the 7th, that's going to be a leadoff single out in right field. We're going to have Holden out here and trying to steal. And that one's a bang-bang play, but good tag by Baez. Good rifle there by Contreras. As this one wasn't even close, but Turner out here is going to hit this one deep out in the left, but easy play for Schwarber. Looks like this one's going to come down to the 9th or later, as Bryant out here will hit it right where the second baseman would have been if he didn't shift. So to lead off, Bryant has that one. We're in the top of the 8th, and Harper has this one over to second. They will get the lead runner, but no way can they get Harper at first. Riz, knuckle curve, floating away, can't hit it. Schwarber, sinker inside, can't advance any runners past first. Some innings we do great, some innings we don't. And well, here we go. Holden in the bottom of the 8th. This one with 1 out will get through past a diving Story. So with 1 out, we're going to keep Holden in here against Stasi. Stasi right over to short. We're going to try to turn 2 here, and despite a couple of low throws, we do convert it. Baez able to control it, and Rizzo able to keep it in front of him. The bottom of the 9th, though, as this one gets by, this one will be there. Schwarber will pull it in to second. There will be no play there, as this one is off the mark, though. And we need to contain this. Carl Edwards Jr. is the one out here. This will be down the first baseline. Riz will tag the base. And now we have a predicament. We end up putting runners in the corners. It's going to be a drag bunt, and that will end your game. A drag bunt, a suicide squeeze by Dearnud, and that will end the game. In hindsight, I should have loaded the bases and allowed any base attack, but we just did not. So I will see you guys next time. We're going to sim a little bit more, and we will come back with another big series that we need. But we're almost in last place. We're 9 games back. So go ahead, comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.